This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Virgo for the month February 2021. I start with the past and then I will talk about what situations you're in at present, and then I tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. I start with the past. I see that there were some difficult times in a relationship, or I don't even know if this was a relationship. I think it was something that maybe it was on off, or somebody who came in your life and left your life again. Things didn't seem to work out. I think, yes, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, but it is reversed. I think that you felt that things went too slow, things didn't turn in your favor, things didn't go the way you wanted them, and I think you had a lot of struggles getting there, getting to the things that you wanted to get to. And in the future that will change, you will get happier. But I can see all over that you had anxiety, you didn't feel well. And I think it went out of control. Something went out of control with your love for a person. I think that you were maybe in love, or maybe with somebody who was already still in, or was still in another relationship, or they were still connected to somebody else, or they couldn't commit. You see here, there was something between the two of you, so there was a start, something that was planted, some feelings, and you felt maybe, a deep connection. You really felt that you had something there, and you didn't want to let go of, I think. Both of you felt that, and it was like it was growing, there was something growing there, and it was like, each time maybe a new beginning with this person. It lays next to the Nine of Cups, so it was something you really wanted, and it also probably has to do with your emotions, and maybe you just couldn't get further with this person. I think you really wanted it, and I think for a long time in the past you have believed that this was going to work out. It was just a matter of time to, just get to know each other, that the universe would take care of this. I think that you really also believe that, maybe with the law of attraction, you pull it towards you, the luck and all that. But I think that you knew intuitively that in this case, it was just not going to work out. So don't blame yourself too much, or how do you say? Don't make it all your fault. Sometimes things just can't work out, and it has also to do with how another person stands in this, or how they are connected to somebody else, and it's all about timing as well. And I think for you in the past it felt like things were not going as you believed that they should go, because you did everything in your power to get to that person and to make it work, or you really gave yourself completely to this person and did everything that you could to get together. And so it was really difficult to find that person couldn't commit. They couldn't, they wanted it, I think, but there were some maybe too many responsibilities that had to do with somebody else, and maybe also work. You also have the King of Pentacles, but I think it was very difficult to stay in this situation together. So I think that you must have left it, or tried. I think you both maybe even tried very hard to get away from this situation, to get away from each other, to try and not to feel anything. And I believe you both had anxiety with it. You both had nightmares about how to move on. I think you couldn't disconnect yourself from this person. And yeah, they also, they couldn't see also how to move on or how to do that. I think there were strong feelings between the two of you, and you just couldn't disconnect yourself. I can see that throughout the reading. You felt that, yeah, you knew you found someone who was really special for you. You also really had, yeah, you really believed that it was going to all, yeah, be certain, or how do you say, you believed that it would all appear natural, and that everything would just fall into its place naturally. So you thought it will come together again, because that is what, yeah, we belong together, and that is what you knew for yourself. Intuitively, you knew that this was the person that you needed to meet and be with. And there is this love together between the two of you. But there is something, the Nine of Swords, it's something that, yeah, there is a lot of stress involved with this. There is something why you couldn't yeah, get together, but also why you couldn't leave this situation. There was something unfinished in this, and you really both felt, yeah, I think you really felt maybe even depressed, or you really felt like this was the end of the world. You knew that it isn't the end of the world, because it wasn't, because your life moves on after this. I think that you knew that this wasn't ended, even if you wanted it, because you felt like it wasn't good to stay in this where everything is insecure. Yeah, you lost your confidence with it, and yeah, you felt like, no, this is not a good situation to be in. Yeah, so you were in between, yeah, like wanting to leave, but also knowing that this was a special person in your life. I think at present there has been a time where you did meet. I think you have met, or you're going to meet them soon. And you know that this is like, yeah, that's a strong love. You really, this is what you wished for. You wanted to be happy with that person. I think you really wanted to reach this like, yeah, now we are together, and it feels good, and you have everything together. I think, yeah, with the cards there was like maybe a new beginning, or that is coming. You understand each other really well. You feel that you have everything together. You have the King of Pentacles, so you feel that it would be, yeah, really good. And when you see each other, you feel like this. I think that's why it is so hard to get away from them. You feel like this. You feel like happy, and yeah, you understand each other, and also, yeah, this big feeling of belonging together. In this card, I see also that, yeah, from this card, I believe with the other cards, that you feel like going away from them, or that you can't be together. I think that there is still a third person in there, and that person can't disconnect from. It can also be that they are a parent, because it lays next to the Queen of Cups, so that, and next to the Queen of Pentacles. So it can be that they are responsible for somebody else to take care of, or I think that there is something in there that they can't leave the situation, because you have the King of Pentacles as well. For me, this card, in this card, there's a lot going on. There's so many things in there, that, yeah, maybe they are working a lot to provide for others, for maybe that third person as well in their lives. So they are working, they are successful, they have maybe a lot of responsibilities, and I think that is together with that third person. So it could well be that there is like this family that they can't get away from, and that it is that it is very difficult. I think that situation with the other person, it is more like that's not anymore like a romantic relationship. It's more based on practicalities, on material things, and on maybe taking care of a family. And you are really hurt, you have anxiety about it. They also feel not good with it. They can't see it. I think that they are they have this all these wants in front of them. They are really happy with you on that moment. They really feel the same for you as you feel for them. That is why it is so awful that you just you feel you want to leave them, but you can't, because you know that these are strong emotions. Now they can't see a way to get to you. They can't see a way to come home here to you. So I think that they have a burnout. So it is lays next to the King of Pentacles. So where they just can't. They really have too many responsibilities, and they feel like it is burnout. They can't be happy with you like this. They want to, but there's too much anxiety going on. There's too much insecurity as well. I can see that. Now, you both feel this. It's like you really feel that this person is everything you wanted. And the other person also believes that from you. So it is really, this is a long process of trying to get away from each other, and you can't. And then, you have this love together again, and you really feel close to each other. But then I think there's also this feeling where you know that it can't work. Something is not going to work in this. They maybe have to go back to their responsibilities, back to that third person. You will feel like this again. You feel like things are repeating again, and you feel that you can't be yourself. That is what it is. You feel like you can't get to yourself anymore, because it seems like you're dependent on this feeling about anything that you have with that person. So I think in the future, you're going to really get out of that and look at it, what it all is, how you can maybe start thinking differently about this. I think you get help from somebody, maybe a parent. It can also be somebody who's just listening to you. Maybe someone gives you, maybe you have a good talk with someone, or can also be therapy, or somebody who helps you talking about your feelings, and also about yourself, who you were, what your expectations are, what you want in life. And also, I say that also because it lays next to the Three of Cups. So together with the Queen of Cups, I think it looks also at who you are, also at work, also at this Queen of Pentacles is looking at a coin, and is also looking like, now what do I have? Maybe I have all my material things, but I'm still lonely because I don't have that love in my life. I think that is the conclusion that you come to, really not very long anymore, and you feel like, okay, I have been waiting for a long time for this person to come in my life. You look at it like you only wanted them, and I think that you have been waiting for them. They also maybe have waited for you, but in the meantime they couldn't break out of this. They couldn't I think this was maybe a karmic relationship that they were in, and they couldn't get themselves loose from that karmic relationship. They had to stay in it, and I think you're going to realize, yeah, in the near future, you deserve love. You deserve love. You are lovable. And I think you wonder what you're waiting for. You're going to see that you don't want to wait for this anymore. I think you already felt that, but you know that it was not good. How much this was out of control. How much you wanted to leave, you couldn't leave. How much you were actually... it also maybe felt like an obsession, or really like you maybe were even heavily depressed from this. And so you really want to move on from this. And I think, you do receive help, or somebody who is really close to you. If you have somebody like, I think it's an older person who gives you good advice. I think you should really listen to them, and really, I think that they can really help you making up your mind about this, I think what you hear is like, however good this is with this person, if they also have their part in coming together with you. If they can't break that cycle with that other person in their lives, then you can be waiting forever. And then maybe, how long do you want to wait for longer? If it is not going to happen, or maybe in the future, then if it is going to happen in the future, then you will come back together. If it was destined, then you do get back together. And I think that maybe, you do, but you do need to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And it is time for you to, you are going to take a distance from this, even if you don't want to. You're going to leave that heavy feeling here, this that you can't go anywhere else, that you only want them, that you can only be with them and nobody else. You're going to leave that, and you're going to feel hurt. But I think you had the biggest pain here. You had it in the past. And you're going towards a much better future for yourself. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And so this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So it is going towards happiness, towards the things that you deserve. You deserve love. And you need that time, that retreat for yourself, to disconnect from the world, come back to yourself, realize who you are. Realize that you were a person who was like, confident and joyful, and people, really, they like you, and you had a good life. So, and however good it is, if it is only a moment each time with that person, and then they go back to their old lives or old habits, then you just need to break away from that until they can also see. They also have to do the work. And so I think, with that decision of you leaving, that you can let it go, I think everything opens up again for you, all new opportunity. And here you had the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and now it is upright. So it means you have all the opportunities in the world to become happy again, and to really become independent, to get back to yourself, and to become like this again. So like the person who is, maybe you are single, but you are going to feel well, you're going to feel good, you have everything, you have also work-wise, I think you have many opportunities to do the work that you want to do, and that you have like a abundance in your life again. And this is exactly how it works. This card, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I think on the moment that you're doing that, that you are enjoying your own life again, you get back to yourself, less dependent on the feeling that you had with this person. You come to yourself and yeah, you are really becoming, you feel well and you attract people again. I think that the other person, yeah, really sees this as a missed opportunity. They also feel this connection between the two of you, and it was like given by the universe. That was something really special, as you experienced it, and they experienced that. Now you have made a decision to leave and to be happy again for yourself. They will go through a heavy process of seeing what this all is, what this all means to them, and yeah, then at that time when they are working that through, maybe yeah, in the further future, maybe there is a chance to get back together again, because that can only happen if they make a decision to break out of this cycle, this karmic cycle that they are living, or between that they really make a decision to be with you. But I think you're doing well of yeah, just working on yourself and be happy with your own life and your own, yeah, being on your own. Well, okay, Virgo, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.